All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the top 16 match between Eric Wiwwt and Gameslayer989, aka No Brainer. My name is Ian. You might see me as Pastor Ian on the Discord, and with me is Tim. Welcome, Tim.
Hey everybody, I'm Tim. Like Aaron, or like Ian said, I'm Tim Bunn on the Discord. So we got Eric versus Gameslayer. It looks like it's going to be Control versus Aggro.
I think pretty typical from what people have been hearing about both of these players, right? That Eric's our control guy, and Gameslayer has been known to be the aggro guy, right? So everything I've been hearing on podcasts and stuff is be aware of what Gameslayer is going to do with the aggro.
Yeah, I mean, I think that that's a very, reasonable take, especially looking at these heroes here. It looks like Gameslayer has Akuti doing some minion control potentially. Shafathi, who's a mage, going to be trying to play a lot of power cards, I would imagine, to kill some people. Kichi, another mage. Uh, Setharu, which is another mage. Man, all the mages. Yami, some minion control again, and then Hokusai, who should just basically be a mage anyway.
Yeah, it's interesting to me seeing with the double mage if Eric's going to throw out his Brivlar. I know that he's been pretty prone to doing Brivlar and his crew. But double mage is a little scary.
Yeah, definitely. And whenever you look at the objectives up here for this game, we have obstinacy, which is defeat the same hero twice. If anybody can do that, I feel like it's all of these mages, right? They can go for an early kill before someone's activated and kill them again the next turn potentially.
Absolutely. I think if we see Gameslayer go out to try and take out somebody round one, if he can get himself in that position, uh, this has potential to be a quick game.
Yeah, I agree completely. It has the potential, but I think Eric's going to be really trying hard to make this game go to turn 3 or 4 and win on that either invasion or left breach, just pushing while trying to stay alive.
So it looks like Gameslayer is going to be the first player. His first draft was Sethuru, followed by Eric taking Estrida and Freyel. Uh,
Brilvar.
oh, was it Brilvar? Oh, okay, yeah, Brilvar, my bad. Brilvar and Frey. And then followed up by Yami and Kichi for Gameslayer.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going double mage for sure. Let's see if he throws in the third.
Yeah. So it looks like Eric then got Frail in there. I think Frail is in there mainly just to protect from aggro with her heals, and I imagine that she also has some healing cards in her kit. Just trying, like I said earlier, to make it to the end game.
Looks like Gameslayer's debating whether he wants to go Hokusai. He keeps hovering over him. Yep, he's going Hokusai.
It's not three mages, but it's like three mages.
Yeah, I think everybody having, besides Brilvar, everybody having the one armor, right? Hokusai is going to be able to neuter somebody once the marking starts.
Yeah. All right. Looks like they're shuffling up, drawing hands. They're going to mulligan, and then we're going to get started. Ian, do you have any predictions this game?
I could see this going two ways. I think Gameslayer's got to be happy about the kill two enemies. He's got to be happy about that particular flip, and I think he's got to be happy that he's not using Eric's outsider. So the fact that it's the Dark Vigilante, if he can win the dome and keep Eric's minions down, I think he has a chance. But I've played a lot of games against Eric, and he's got this list finely tuned, and it'd be hard for me to go against Eric in any game. He's so good.
Yeah, no, I've played against Eric a lot as well. He's a local here in Oklahoma, and he's very good at games.
That he
Uh,
is.
I also think that this outsider is interesting. Do we know who won the flip?
I couldn't tell. My guess is that Eric probably won, choosing to go
Mhm.
second, and then Gameslayer choosing to take his outsider.
That's fair. Um, I wonder because this outsider can also be used for control because you can just kill three minions with it.
hmm
So I wonder if that's going to come up in this game at all. Eric
I've got
winning the dome to clear out some minions.
yeah. Okay,
All right. It looks like he's activating Sethru. He's moving. I wonder if he's going to shoot a minion.
that would be crazy town. Don't shoot the minion. What did he ever do to you? So we've got a worship action setting up for some Sethuru power card bombs.
Some Sethru shenanigans, as I call them.
Hmm. And a
Oddly,
lead.
also
There
a
we
band
go.
name. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Lead
Better
from hand.
than an attack if he is, not going to kill a minion otherwise. Or be able to lead otherwise, I mean.
Yep. So Eric's going to be acting with Frey. She's going to worship onto a Strida.
I've never seen this move before.
I think, as Steven from the Covenant streams would say, a classic move.
It is a classic move, especially for Eric. Yeah, moving up, leading. I imagine the stride is going to follow up shortly. Transform a minion into one of her own. Call it a day.
Yeah, I've played several games against Eric where I feel like after round one, I'm in a good spot, and then all of a sudden I look up and he's got a huge minion control and he's beating down my tower door so fast. And it
Yep,
just happens in a blink.
100%. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we saw an evasion here. It all depends on how aggressive Gameslayer can actually be to remove these heroes from the board.
So Eric, I know he's in cover, but he at least put Frey up enough that Gameslayer can know get up there and start the beats if he wants to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Akichi move up here, uh, get adjacent to Frail, punch her once, and then that will allow Yami to move forward and mark Frail.
Yep,
Okay, so it looks like he's going for
here he goes.
some control-ish things. Unless he's going to skirmish. Okay, yeah.
Attacking a minion. Seems okay.
This is reasonable. It's a dead
Flip
minion.
the +2.
2 biting times gone from the deck. What do you think of that card?
I I'm coming along to it a little more. I'm realizing the power of predict. If I'm him, I'm super glad to see that early. So I'm not flip if when I get to the point where I need to flip from the top of my deck to know that those are in my discard pile, gonna make me feel way more confident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. +2 is always nice. Hey, look, Astrida's moving and attacking.
Eric flips the +0.
Oh,
Nope.
they grabbed
Let's
the
just
control
throw the
token.
control token wherever we want it.
If I had $1 for every time,
Oh, isn't it going to be nice to play in person and not
I
have control tokens go flying?
I can't wait for it. That's my least favorite part of playing on Tabletop Simulator is accidentally grabbing those tokens and trying to stack the minions. All right, and then Astrida worships to keep her token, which
Heals 1.
makes sense.
Yep.
Yep, healing one from Frail's ability there, and then it's back over to Gameslayer.
So at this point, Eric's already, his goal is to try to win that left side by 1, and he's putting himself in a really good spot. Oh, Yami comes in to start the beats, flips a +2 on the skirmish.
So that's 1 damage because Frail has an armor,
Hmm.
and then attacking a minion.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think that's a great play from Gameslayer.
hundred
And
percent.
he put himself in a good spot where if that control token does move towards, he's gonna be okay with Yami to take off a minion as he with her move ability.
Definitely. Um, I'm really interested in seeing what Ekrit does here. If she's going to try to come over to the left and win that lane for Eric, or if she's just going to take control of the right lane.
I think we're about to find out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like he's taking control of the right lane, or
Yep. Yeah,
the
he's gonna
but
clear the minions. Now, do we expect Hokusai to come in and compete for the dome there as well?
um, I think it all depends on who his target is to try to kill, because he might just be trying to survive right now. If Eric wins the Dark Vigilante, it's not that huge this turn. And if he's honestly trying to kill Frail next turn, uh, he might even pivot to the Eric's left lane. I don't know. We're about to see.
Nope.
Going to the dome.
Going into the dome.
At least for this action.
So he skirmishes for another +2. So now you gotta probably mark here. Yeah.
Yep, he's marking. For how much damage? For 2 damage.
They're each gonna take 2. Now does he lead here or go ahead and continue the attack?
That is the age-old question, because she is -1 armor right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he goes with the lead.
From the deck,
this
though.
time he leads from the top. But he's got to feel better about that. He's seen 3 cards already in his discard pile that have no mana on it. So a lead from the top here has got to feel much better. So Eric's going to go in, win the dome more than likely this round. Let's see if he puts Brivlar in a spot to get right up next close to Hokusai. No, he's going to move lead.
And then maybe worship? No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to probably worship on Frail.
Yeah.
Because you don't need line of sight for that.
You don't. I think it's such a good ability. And she's going to heal up for -1.
Perfect. They keep doing that. Pulling that token.
We need to probably flip that token too. There we go.
I got you. All right, so it looks like we're moving on to the minion phase. Oh, she played Quick Shot. That's what it was.
Got it.
Yeah, Yami playing Quick Shot to make that math not as favorable for Eric.
So Gameslayer wins by 2 on lane 1.
He wins by 4. And he killed 2 minions.
4. Okay, that's right.
Right?
Yep, that's right. Eric didn't have anybody on that side.
So the token should move more, right?
I think he only won by... Did he win by 4?
Yeah, he had to if he killed all the minions and moved it, right? Or no, because it was... Oh, he cleared the minions. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm bad at this game. So it looks like Eric loses by 1 on the second lane.
Which has got to be a shock to Eric to lose 2 lanes. He does win the middle.
Which might help clear up some of these minions.
So we'll see what the Dark Vigilante does, but so far I'm feeling like great round for Gameslayer.
I don't think it... the only issue is he hasn't got much damage down, but if he's just going for control, he's going for control.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one after round 1 that could possibly win by invasion. So I imagine Eric is doing the skirmish to kill a minion.
Yeah.
Flips the -1, so it's not going to work. Now I'm guessing he's doing the +1 ability.
And then probably just going to attack the other minion. Nope. Oh yeah, he's
going to move with the skirmish. Should take out the last one. So at least he makes it a little more difficult for Gameslayer to win on the left breach.
Yeah, I'm trying to defend that, shore up some weaknesses. And body block him. Make him go around him. Oh no, just go into the dome.
Okay, so now we clean up. We move to round 2. So while Ekrit's already marked, do you think he sends some people in the dome and tries to maybe take out Ekrit here?
So I think it depends. I think that's definitely an option. The other thought is that you wait until Ekrit has already gone, so that the mark sticks for sure. Because
Sure.
if he attacks right now, he gets the minus armor, but then she can activate, get rid of the mark, and then you lose the potential benefits of the minus armor the rest of the round.
Well, my thought is while she's marked, jump in with Hokusai with a little skirmish, and then maybe mark somebody like Rivlar, get that predict for an extra.
With Kichi?
Yeah, yeah, with Kichi, yeah, with Kichi, get that extra predict. Um, I don't know. I really like that ability to see what's coming, and especially with his deck having so many blanks, he could really set up for a good lead. He can set up for some potential +3 attacks.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I think I'm never upset about predicting. This is a big turn, you know.
It really is. I mean,
Uh,
the game could end here if Gameslayer sticks to the control, and Eric's really got to do some minion control here, get some good leads. He's got his work cut out for him. But knowing that this is round 2, I know Eric is definitely playing Twist Allegiance. I 100% expect somebody on Gameslayer's side to be going for a little stroll and getting out of area control.
yeah, I think that's definitely a very reasonable assumption. How about Twist Allegiance being insanely good?
It's one of the most powerful effects in the game. Anytime I think you can take control of another person's character, I know that as a former Destiny player, anytime I could resolve my opponent's dice, that sort of thing, such a powerful effect. Um, so I know that for the upcoming leagues, uh, those things we're gonna see that go away, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think that the big thing is even if it's balanced, it never feels good whenever it happens to you,
Hmm.
which is, always sort of a bummer. All right, we're searching the discard
Yeah,
pile.
Game Slayer's taking a
He's
peek.
going into the tank.
If I had to guess, I'm wondering if Game Slayer is looking for Twist Allegiance in that discard pile.
I mean, I think that's a very valid fear from him.
No, we're now in round 2. Game Slayer does have the Flux on his side, so we could
Hmm.
see some powerful cards possibly get played this round.
He is doing it.
Skirmishing in.
Skirmishing. Hitting accurate 4.
There's the +3,
3 damage.
3 piercing
Whew.
damage.
Now I think you dogpiler. He's probably going to mark Brilvar, like we said.
He's just going straight for the attack,
Hmm.
which maybe tells me he either wants to move or lead from here. So he's going to hit her for 5.
He also might have something that gives Frenzy.
That's true.
He's just going for the kill here. He knows his deck's stacked with a lot of +2s, so maybe he's just going to hit it. Yeah, killing her before she activates would be huge.
Yep,
Nope, just
he's
leading.
going to lead from deck.
Hmm. Predict 3 it feels like you got to do it there to me.
I think so, but you know, he's a pro. He knows his deck, so he's got to feel comfortable with what's been played in the discard pile to know, hey, I think I can lead here, get a solid lead, and he really puts Eric on his back feet there in the dome. Eric's gonna now have to waste an action to lead if he wants to keep control of the dome.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you think Eric moves up with Brilvar to taunt Hokusai?
100%.
Try to protect Ekrit?
I think that Eric may hold off and see what Hokusai does to see if he can't taunt them both. Well, actually, no, he does that now.
That's what I'm
He
saying. I
does
think
it.
he has
Yeah,
to
he
do it
does that
now.
now, and Hokusai is also going to be forced.
Yeah, that's the plan. So Ekrit doesn't die right now, or hopefully doesn't. The other option is to activate Ekrit, uh, and maybe like worship, move, and then push Kichi out of the dome.
Yeah, that would be a good play. He would be able to put Kichi's lead out of commission.
Yeah, just out of range of both control points. And then if he wants to kill her, he can kill her at that point after she's already gotten her effectiveness.
I like that line of thought.
Yeah, because if he pushes Kichi into that bush, he's out of 3 of that
Hmm.
control point.
Yep, he's activating accurate.
Yeah.
Skirmishing for a -1, so nothing on the skirmish.
Hmm.
Yep. Yeah, he's fixing it. Okay, so he's just getting out of dodge with that grit.
Yeah.
He's going to lead from deck. And last action, maybe you just set up your illusion to be in a little better spot. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. Um, and then she should lose that mark token.
Yeah. I would be curious after this game when we talk to see if Eric even contemplated throwing Kichi out of the dome there. All right, looks like Sethuru is going to activate. So it almost makes me think that Eric wanted Eckert to die.
Like he wants
He wants to die
Gameslayer to
now.
actually use resources.
Yep. So Sethuru is going in for attack, a +1. So at least this puts Eric, he knows now he's going to get to round 4 before a double kill happens.
Sure. That's fair, I guess, but I don't know. I obviously have not played this deck as much as Eric has, so I, divert to his decisions, but pushing Kichi out of the dome feels good there.
Yep. Yep.
And then
And
it's hard to kill Ekrit.
it is. And it forces somebody to have to come into the dome to get her. And looks like Sethuru is leading from hand on his left side, so
Going for breach.
going for it. Now I wonder if he's going to send Hokusai over to that way as well to really try and seal the deal.
Um, I feel like if he does, it could get bad real fast. Because he has to win by 7 right now to kill the minions and destroy the tower.
Yeah, so he would have to come over and take out the minions. I mean, that would be. But he could be running some combustions. He could be running some additional quick shots if he gets one more hero over there next to some minions. Okay, Astrida, I think Eric's thinking about going with Astrida.
I think he accidentally threw her around a little bit.
So he's going to attack a minion. Going to lose a
Using
couple.
her
Yep.
ability. Yep. This is all very shocking. And then probably a lead.
I was going to say I would expect a lead. Yep, I was
Oh,
going to think maybe
presence.
even a presence.
Yep. Not today.
Is there any reason not to play presence first?
Um, before the attack.
Yeah,
Um,
because then,
it depends on if you want to have a lead from the deck and know what the next card is. So now he knows what the next card is going to be for the
For
next
a worship
activation.
to heal. There it is. Yep. Worshiping to heal. Healing 2. It feels so good when you lose 2 life and heal 2 life.
It's what you want, right?
Yep.
Especially because I think Eric is not super worried about modifiers in his deck. So he has a number of zeros and negative ones in there.
hmm Yami activating.
We're going to see a move here. Move through a minion.
Yep. Yep. He's
Kill
probably
a
just
minion.
thinking, where do I want this to end up?
Quick shot.
Oh, very nice.
Yep, and then ending on
He's
that
going to be able
control
to
point.
clear all of them.
And then this is really the power of Yami, right?
It is.
Uh, she just has so much maneuverability with her mark as well. She can get where she needs to go and still be able to clear some minions.
Yep. Attacking that last minion.
For +3. That is a dead minion.
Super dead minion. So Gameslayer's now, he's at a point where invasion is a very real possibility. Uh, I think his last action is either going to be a skirmish to get into a different spot if he doesn't like that spot, or more likely just pass. It is the one downside to the red worship action is that you do actually have to spot the hero. So if I were him, I would be thinking about twist and being on that control point. And actually, I think I would go one to the left of that control point.
Yep, I would go as far against that wall as I could.
Yep.
Well, not as far, not to the tip, but just right next to the control point next to that wall.
Because I'm thinking he's got to do something about that. So he
Leading
leads, and I'm not going
from
to be
hand.
surprised if we see Yami get moved into the dome with a twist. So Roblar's going to move. Okay, so he's taunting
All right, he's
just over
probably
the
going to
side.
go just defend the right lane
Oh, yeah, there you go. Skirmishing
for one,
for one.
and then he's probably going to lead. Oh,
Oh, he's
twist.
playing twist. There it is. And now I'm sure we'll see a lead. Yep.
Yep, he turned that lane around. All right. Now we're going to see Hokusai go, who's probably going to go into that his left lane to defend that, try to push it. Maybe not, actually, because he
Well,
probably doesn't have a guaranteed 3.
he's got to feel okay about winning the dome. I mean, the worst case scenario, Frey comes in and he did lead from hand with Kitschy, or lead from deck with Kitschy. So remember, we still have the Flux has not been played. I'm not sure that he plays it or not, but I would love to see a reaction from him that gets a through back into
Yeah, that could
maybe
be
a little
huge.
dodge or something. Hokusai's moving.
Using the
Here
flux.
comes the Flux.
Rampant hatred.
There we go. So he has line of sight to 2 or just 1.
Just one.
So +1 on the skirmish. So it's going to be a skirmish for 3, -1 armor, so it'll take 2. Oh, it would be +2 because he counts himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's right. Worshipping, targeting Frey. Gonna do some damage. They're each gonna lose a little bit of health here. Each lose 3.
And he's gonna attack her probably. Or he still has a skirmish and an attack. He just moved and then played rampant. Oh, he worshipped.
Yeah.
He has a skirmish.
So that should be it for him.
Yeah.
And yeah, he moved first, then he skirmished, then the last action was worship.
Well, the skirmish was from rampant hatred.
Oh, so that's correct. So he would have one more. I forgot that
So
that
it's
card lets you
skirmishing
do it.
again.
Yep. Just for 2.
Okay. She lives for another day. I think.
That would be his last character this round, so I think he's definitely going to live for one more round.
Has Yami spent all her mana already? She has 1 mana left.
Yep.
So she could play a power card, but not enough to kill.
And then
Skirmishing back into the dome.
I like that to guarantee he wins the Dark Vigilante this round. I guess Frey could play a presence of her own.
It also depends on what Kichi's lead is, right?
That's true. That's true.
Because it could be a 0 or 1. I imagine that Frail's going to kill a minion here. Eric's just trying to make it to that next round. Is Eric thinking right now, or is Gameslayer?
I think Eric. So it should be his go. So he's got to be. He's going with Frey. I think he's got to be thinking, just where do I need to apply the pressure here? And it's got to be kill a minion. He has a lead and a presence on a stride on this side. I mean, there's a real chance that he can just push this token way back on the other side. Or at least 1 or 2. Get out of invasion range.
If he has another twist, this could be huge.
Yeah.
If he has a twist here, he could potentially win from invasion this turn.
All right, let's see what happens. It moves in, attacks a minion.
It's a very dead minion again.
Yep. And let's see if he has the other twist.
Skirmish?
Okay. No twist, but did he flip for the skirmish?
I don't know that
He just chose not to.
attacked.
Yeah. I think as good as Gameslayer's round 1 was, Eric had an equally good round 2.
I would agree with that. Going to the minion phase.
Wins by 6. And that is the power of twist.
Yep. I think this is also a testament to Eric's deck and what he's been trying to do the whole tournament, really.
For sure.
Is just, I'm going to make it to the big turns. I'm going to turtle until I win. And then he gets to turn 3 and he can play all of his incredible cards and he's going to be able to push. They're pinging invasion.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why.
So I think he wins by 6 on this side as well.
Oh, I thought Yami had a lead card. Did she not? Or did she only lead for one?
I think she only led for 1.
Yeah.
7 to
3.
2, so it'd be win by 5. That's enough to push the control token.
Yep.
And just like that,
We have an invasion. Wow, I did not see that coming. I saw it as an option, but I didn't think it was going to happen because he didn't twist.
and that will just goes to tell you, after round 1, it looked a little in Gameslayer's favor, and just like that, 1 round later, Eric wins the game.
Yep, that's crazy. All right, so you want us to go hop over in that chat and talk to them a little bit?
Yep, let's do that.
Okay. Hey guys.
Yeah,
Hello.
I had no 3s in my hand, so I baited with a 1 because I didn't have any 2s either. So I was like, well, I'll put a Yami there. I'll pretend it's a 3, and then he'll realize it's a lost cause and move Frail into the dome, and then contest my blind Kichi lead, which was my 3. God damn it! Turned out it was my 1 in 6 chance of hitting my final 3.
I love the bluff. I totally expected another twist there in Eric's hands. After I saw him twist it through the first time, I thought he's going to go and just twist Yami.
I can't though. She was on the control point. She still gets, no matter where I move her, she's still within 3 because that
You
was
move her into the dome.
You can move her into the dome.
Yeah, that's why. So game player,
Oh.
I was thinking on your last action that you skirmish and get to the token just to the left, because then he can't do anything with you in that square. But
Can't twist you at least.
Yeah.
Well, my minion, I didn't expect him to have the Bewitch because that just ruined all the plans. He won by exactly 1 point.
Yeah.
Without the Bewitch there, well, if I had just left Hokusai out of the dome, I would have got there. If he'd have twisted Yami,
well, if Hokusai stays out, I can't do it enough there, so then I probably go and I twist Kichi, right? But
yeah, and you win the
different with
dome, which is a
And
problem.
I win the dome, but yeah, but
Yeah.
I think, so I'm trying to decide whether I made the correct play or not. And I think the answer is yes, I still made the correct play. The alternative was to leave Hokusai here or next to the minion so he couldn't bewitch. But I think this was the correct thing. I said right at the very beginning of the game when Invasion got flipped up that I was that was a really bad thing for me. Because Invasion's like the main way I lose against this kind of tech.
100%. That makes a lot of sense. And I really appreciate the bluff. I think if you move here to defend against the twist, if he doesn't have Bewitch, then he's more likely to abandon that lane, or not abandon it, but just not try to push it as hard as possible.
Well, move it with who?
Whenever with Yami, whenever you ended your movement, if you had ended here,
I couldn't because the creep was in that square.
There wasn't yeah, you had already taken care of it.
Well, no, because there was the 3 minions, right?
But I think you led as your last action there, which I think is probably still ultimately right. I think you needed.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
So there was the 3 minions. So I killed the first one with quick shot. I killed the second one with a move, and then I attacked with the third. There's no way I get into that spot without using another action.
Correct. Yeah, I think
that's fair.
Your leading was, I think, right. Mm-hmm. Just unfortunate that it was the one, but I did, like Tim said, I appreciate the bluff.
Eric, I have a question. The turn that Ekrit died.
Sure.
And you moved her back to here?
Yep.
Was there any part of you that was considering moving her here, worshipping and pushing Kichi out of the dome?
So, no.
That was my expectation. That's why I only led with a blind.
My thought, Eric, was that you wanted him to go after Ekrit and kill her that round. So
yes, 100%.
I was hoping Ekrit would try and push me out of the dome, and then I was going to leave her alone.
Okay. So yeah, my reasoning there was, first of all, I don't want to kill before because I don't want to come back on round 3 because the main way I'm going to lose is
double kill or
obstinacy. Yeah. So I had to activate, and so then I wanted to make him use
That's
up.
what you think.
Well, yeah.
I threatened an
Use up-
invasion win.
That's true. But yeah, so using up his Sathiru or Hokusai, and if you used Hokusai to come down here to do it, he would have been like out of position. So I want him to spend a turn to be able to take out Ekrit.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I just was curious your thoughts there.
Did you have any shove or anything in your hand instead of the twisted?
I have a dismiss. Is the only other thing.
Okay. So I can still say that I lost this game because of Twist Allegiance moving Sethru out.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. I mean, and it was also threatening a whole bunch of other stuff, right?
Mhm.
I mean, the card is stupid. So
If I had just had one more point here, if Yami had a 2, then Freyal was dead. Freyal was dead from Dark Vigilante.
because you get to do a +1 and then pierce and then
+1 pierce and an attack.
so you just need to flip.
And I know I only have +1s and 2s left in the deck.
So you probably do Pierce first. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got 3 base damage there, effectively. So it's 3 and 3 flips, and I only have 1s and 2s in here. So
Well, so the first one takes away my armor, right? So you have to do
Well, Hokusai is there. No, you're not marked
and then
anymore. So
+2.
never
So you
mind.
basically have +2 damage. So you have to do 5 damage on 3 flips. So you got to get 2 2s.
No, because I also do an attack. I don't do 3 skirmishes. I do 2 skirmishes and an attack.
2 skirmishes and attack.
So I need to get 4 off of 3 flips.
But the attack is
piercing.
Why is attack piercing?
Because of skewer.
Dark Vision has piercing, takes a skirmish action. Okay, got it.
He has piercing until the end of the activation.
Got it. So you just need
which
1
includes
2
his
flip.
attack. So I needed to do 4 damage from flips, which was guaranteed because I only had 2 +1s left in this deck.
Got it.
And then with Freyhel and Astrida dead round 3, I was just going to go and just try and breach or invasion, or I could kill people at my leisure when he's only got 2 characters left.
When Frail and Ekrit, yeah.
Freyhel and Ekrit's dead, so I can just kill Brilvar or Astrida at my leisure, right?
Yeah, it was after that first turn. I was like, "Wow, Gameslayer really controlled that round." And then round 2, he was able to pull it out over here, and that Twist Allegiance was so huge.
I don't know. Yami killed 3 creeps and led and was in the center of the token and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think those. Yeah, I think I made all the correct plays and I just got unlucky.
Yeah, at least for another round. I mean, whatever happens the next round happens, but you definitely could have potentially pushed it the next round. Did you have another Twist Allegiance in your hand, Eric?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he could have twisted the army out or Bewitched, and either of those wins him the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Twisted Yami is way better play, but I didn't even think about going in the dome. I was just like, dang it, he's gotten the spot where I can't
If
get
I
him
had
out of there.
moved, so maybe the correct choice was to have moved Hokusai here after all to block the twist.
Yeah. And then that way you just
but
trying to guarantee.
Go
Well, then you
here
could have moved
and
Frail
go
there. Yeah.
But still, that's got the +1, so that would be enough to have saved you in this case.
No.
It's the same as
'Cause I can't
Yami being
bewitch
there,
also.
and he doesn't have any lead with Hokusai.
Well.
Yeah, but then he still has a minion.
Oh, I do
right?
still have a minion. That's a good point.
You still have a minion
had
because
one
if
minion.
yeah. So basically, the Bewitched was a
that would have been
2-point
5
swing.
2, which would have been
Yeah.
So
6. No, it's 6 because I've got presence. So it isn't
no,
enough.
no. I'm counting presence with the 5. Oh wait, yeah, 6. 6, yeah. I'm not
6
counting
on 2,
presence.
so it still gets it.
So it still gets there, yeah. So because of Twist Allegiance, there was basically nothing I could do there, but I lost to Bewitch instead because you didn't see the fact that Bewitch was a thing. That Twist Allegiance was a thing.
You could have. Where was Hokusai? Was he on this square or was he on? This
He was
square?
on this. So he was on that square, and then I took a skirmish, and I was like, "Do I move or not?"
Right.
I decided to move.
So if you instead, right. So if you don't take
you
the
were here
skirmish,
right now.
you could lead, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you really want to do the damage so that you can kill Frail. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to lead from deck because that would have ruined my bluff.
Got it. Fair enough.
Although maybe it wouldn't have ruined my bluff. Maybe it would have been like, you're assuming that I've got Twisted Allegiance for one of these guys.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
that's crazy.
I have 1/3 left in this deck and 4 1s. So
right. Yeah, when
maybe-
you said I was hoping to draw something better, I assumed it was also the drawing something to lead with, right?
Yeah, I didn't draw anything to lead with. I drew my second clear mind and a psychic vampirism, and those do not help right now.
Right.
Well, congratulations, Eric, on making it to the top 8. To both of you guys.
Well done. Continue doing
fantastic
Twist
game.
Allegiance. Make that band definitely worthy.
Right.
2 twists, because at the end of the day, this is 2 Twist Allegiances on round 2 to win you the game
Yes.
through evasion.
Yep. I mean, when I opened my opening hand, I was like, okay, this is brutal.
Get him while you can.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for playing, guys. That was a fun game to watch.
Thank you much.
Tim, do you want to sign us off?
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching today. We hope you will tune in again next time, whenever that may be, for us to keep watching some more Skytear.